What is your profession?
Good evening, welcome to Modern Marriage. I'm here once again to give you a great video about relationship. Shout out to the CA woman, the Christian, appealing and realistic. Now let's go dive into this reaction video about Steve Harvey and let's see what they say.
You, there. What is your profession?
So I met a guy on an online dating app in December and we had a good first date. We went to church, we had breakfast together, but we ended up splitting the bill in half. Since then, we ended up meeting about 4 more times together.
Doesn't it?
In total. And
who
my problem is,
when y'all meet the next 4 times, who paid for that bill?
We paid our own way.
Okay.
You know, so that's my problem. When we first met, he said that he was interested in looking for a relationship, and so so was I. So I don't know. What do you think, Steve? Do you think that he only sees me as a friend?
Here's the thing about that. First of all, when someone go to church doesn't mean that person's a Christian. That means that person's a church goers, and I already dive into that. And second of all, appealing, she seems like she's average looking, but the thing is, I don't know how long they've been texting, how long they've been married. She said since December, probably a couple months, probably yeah, a few weeks, so I don't know. But the thing is also, she met the guy online.
Emotional damage.
That's mean that the person probably not live close by or far away. She didn't go express that to it, and also she didn't say that her kind of behavior she enter, because most of those women, they are boss chick, and then they like to say that they're in charge, and that's what the reason why she want to split the check. Because what happened is, I don't mind that splitting the check. The problem is, if you're like into somebody, you should be able to have that conversation, and the conversation is that isn't about the money, it's about the good time we have. But she focused more on the check than paying, or rather than have a good time and then enjoy the company each other and build memory. That's one problem of modern women. They think about the money more than the time, or about the relationship they build throughout that time, and then build memory.
Or
Send the rest. Send the rest.
do I be bold and ask him, or just see how it plays out?
He said he was looking for a relationship. You said you was looking for a relationship. There are some men that's slower than others. There are some men that's afraid of rejection. There are men who just take it easy. How old is he?
32.
Now, what didn't happen? No, I'm gonna tell you what didn't happen to him.
So at this point, Steve is right, because some people take longer than usual, but may never make that mistake. If they want to build a relationship, they will eventually tell you after 2 weeks or
Doesn't it?
couple times. But here's the thing, something happened between her and him. Probably she disrespect him, probably she's competitive, probably she has something that push him off, so that's why he's to stay back. Because men can have cold feet. The only reason men have cold feet in relationship is because most of the time women being disrespectful is never about the money, it's never about your feelings, about realistic. If you disrespect me now while you're talking, imagine if I'm in a relationship with you, you will run over me, you will be more disrespectful, and we have nothing to say anything, and I'll say no say so to anything, whether the house or to yourself, and men are about to run away. So that's why he moved back.
Emotional damage.
Homeboy been hurt. And hasn't he told you that?
Yes, he has.
Yeah, see, he been hurt. Somebody stung him real bad. Now, he might like you, but he don't want to set himself for another stinging. Somehow, you're going to have to show him in your own way that you're not in the hurting business.
See, but I don't know how much time I have left. I am young. I'm celibate.
Here's the thing about women. I don't like when women say they're celibate. If you're celibate, you shouldn't be in the app. That's mean like she's not celibate. And also, most women that say celibate, they don't count their one night stand, their guy that the next guy neighbor, the flank, they don't consider that. Also, if she's able to please herself, if she has a toy, she doesn't consider that as a part of relationship, but she see that as a celibacy. This is a part. And also most women that's pushing the relationship, that's most likely 29 and up. Once at 28 or 29, this is when they want relationship and they pressure the guy to have a relationship. And once a guy see that pressure, he gonna turn cold feet, like Steve said. He was in a relationship and then he got his heart broken, and then now he's being cautious about it. That's why he take his time.
Would you bring only this handful of soldiers against Xerxes?
And I'm ready for love, Steve. Like,
Wait, say what now?
I said,
What?
I said I'm young, I'm celibate, and I'm ready for love. So I don't know how
You
much
celibate?
time I should give him. I am waiting.
Okay, so what's wrong? Hell, you celibate.
Right.
You still celibate.
Yeah.
He ain't asked you for nothing.
Right.
What? I'm confused.
Me too.
Because I'm waiting. So I'm saying because I'm waiting until I'm married to have intercourse with someone at this point.
Okay.
You can't make this shit up.
And this guy, you know, he seems to be dealing with a lot of hurt. And you're saying I should let him know that I'm not in the hurting business.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have y'all had this celibate conversation?
We have.
Guess what? Now he...
If it is blood you seek, you're welcome to join us.
Here's the thing, that's why guys, you gotta be careful. When a man bring you to church, you gotta be careful with that, because most women that go to church, they're gonna pressure you to be celibate because they know they had their fun while you're young, but they want to pressure you to be celibate so you won't be out there and have fun too. And on top of that, since she bring you to church, she feel like that she's entitled to conduct your life, your next behavior when you are in a relationship. And then this is the part you should be running, because most women in church, they're gonna use Bible verses to manipulate the relationship. And on top of that, she's not really sexually attractive, because most women in church, they worry about the shopping, their nice clothes, their high hair, their hat, and so on and so forth, for them to show off to the church member leaders to compete. But they don't go and cater their men by love. And then also they're not really very active sexually, because now they feel like they are married. Now the guy is a Christian, I don't have to prove myself, I don't have to give it all the time. And then if he dare go out there and then get some, and I'm entitled to get divorced, because according to the Bible, that's called fornication, adultery, and I'm entitled to live in for so much and so forth. And then she gonna do the cycle over and over and over again.
Playing it safe so he don't create a situation.
Right.
You got to understand. See, he ain't been celibate. He been hurt.
Yeah.
So now you done told the man you're going to be celibate, you're going to save yourself till you married. So he trying to figure out how long I can do this so I can stay with her, so I don't ask her to break her celibacy. Men ain't complicated. We either this or we that. There ain't no complication to us.
True.
All you women that's complicated, you know what makes us complicated to y'all? Because y'all keep hoping we gonna be like you one day. You figure if you
Facts.
communicate, he ought to communicate. If you love him and nurture him, he ought to love and nurture you. I don't know who told you that, but that's not how this works.
I'm glad Steve pointed out, because now this is the problem. Mother women try to turn the men they fell in love with to their girlfriend, but the girlfriend doesn't want to be around her, because she already know her twisted, her manipulative, her lying tongue, and all that. And then that's why best friend, the girlfriend, they don't mix with each other, but they tend to turn that husband, the man, the boyfriend, or the man they fall in love to, into their girlfriend, so they can be more compatible, they can be more fit, which is not the man that you fell in love with. This is crazy.
I'm sorry, it's not.
So how do I let him know I'm not trying to hurt him? How do you have a conversation like that?
Have you told him that?
I have.
And what did he say?
He doesn't believe me.
Emotional damage.
Let me ask you something. The one thing about women is you all have some magnificent qualities. You can't think of no way to convince them.
I could probably think of a few ways.
Well, if I was you, I'd get to thinking of it.
What is your profession?